I'm here at Milliken because I am performing a show as a part of the Goodheart event, and I just came out of a workshop that I did with some of the theater and dance students that was started as a comedy workshop, but then sort of became a general sort of Q&A about my life and my career. The students performed for me, which was so cool to see, because that kind of stuff was not happening when I was here at school. So they each did a short stand-up set, and I just gave them a few constructive notes and some tips, and just talked to them a little bit about the process of making a stand-up set. I don't think there is one secret. I think because like stand-up is so individualized that like everybody has their own secret sauce that they add. And everyone who's successful has their own secret sauce that they add to the set and makes it their own. And finding that secret sauce, I guess, is if there was one general secret, it is figuring out what you bring to the table that's individual and unique. One of the things I really loved about Milliken was when I came back my sophomore year and said, I want to start writing plays, and there was no program for it. They were really open and helpful in creating sort of individual learning tracks and things like that for me to do, because there wasn't, a program for it. Milliken is so great because it allows you to create so many opportunities for yourself like that. I think I saw my sister in a play when she was in the 8th grade. I must have been like 5, and that was truly like the beginning of it. All I wanted to do from that moment forward was that. And I pretty much never wavered. It's like been a straight shot. It's the only thing I'm really good at, so that's a big part of it. It's huge because coming out is a process, people, oftentimes like you think about coming out as a moment in your life, just one moment, but it's not. It's a constant process of I'm coming out every day, and I think like it can be a really taxing process, and I think a day that honors that moment for a lot of people is really, it takes sort of the pressure off, it makes it less scary. I think it's really, really great. I think of the work that I want to do, which is just I want to tell stories, and I want to be authentically myself on stage. And I think like those two things, those two desires sort of intersect and end up, what happens is I end up, breaking a few stereotypes maybe, or representing things, but it's never been the goal. I just want to make stuff, and that the rest is all just sort of set dressing. Yeah, I think like the big one that I was trying to convey to them in the workshop was the ability to create your own opportunities. Like Milliken's a small school, it doesn't have everything, but it's so, it gives you such a great platform to make your own opportunities. And like if something, like what I was talking about with the playwriting course, like it didn't exist, I made it happen. And that's because Milliken helped me make it happen. And so I think like for me, I took all of those skills of sort of self-reliance and creating my own opportunities into the real world. And that's why I was able to find the success that I've been able to find is by not waiting around for someone to open a door for me, but just literally seeing a wall with no door and making one for myself. Definitely Fire Island. It's sort of a cheat because I wrote it too, but I think like for me, it just was like this culmination of so many years of work and so many especially, I started and I wrote it, but I also executive produced it. And like, I have always wanted to be in that position and be in a leadership position. And like, I am so grateful for all my other projects, but to be able to have a leadership position and be able to sort of steer the ship in some ways was really impactful on me and it was really gratifying. It really made me believe for the first time sort of that I was doing the right thing, doing what I was meant to do.